Yo guys, it's your boy Easy. I hope you guys been having a wonderful time with Star Savior, and I hope you've been having a wonderful day at that. But let's get right into the video. We're going to be talking about the whole pity situation. I know a lot of people are confused, and I just want to give my little 2 cents on what you should be spending the pity on. Not only because there's 2 different types of pity on here, one for the standard and one for the limited gacha. And then we're going to be talking about the future, like Rosaria coming up very soon. Shout out to everyone who actually supported that video I did on Rosaria. I really do appreciate any support. If you could support the same video here, I appreciate that. But that Rosaria video went crazy, going over her kit, and she looks to be an incredible character, y'all. You don't want to miss out on her. Sorry if you hear anything in the background. It's raining. It's really late at night right now, but we're gonna get right into it. I've been progressing quite nicely on this account, and I just been having a great time with the game. Let me know down in the comment section below how you guys been enjoying the game, in yourself and in your opinion, stuff like that, what you guys think about the game. But for me, I've been loving it, so let's get right into it. I'm level 22 right now. I think I'm on stage 12 in operation. So like I said, we've been progressing well. Hilde banner up right now, and Yumina. Now these 2 characters, I said I love them. I do love them. It's Counterside. I really do love Counterside and the collab going on. I enjoyed the story. I read it. It was just a great time. Like I said, I really do like Counterside, but for the most part, this game is actually quite difficult. So when I see a game like this, when it gets quite difficult, and it got quite difficult pretty early on, especially if you don't get the greatest characters. Now, even on this account, I have 3 dupes actually into Ashura. I got crazy lucky with my pools on this game. I have 36 summons and 12,000 gems ready for Rosaria, and I'm probably gonna get more. It's really easy to farm up currency right now, especially with this game. You're gonna all the events going on right now, you're getting a crazy amount of gems and stuff like that. So make sure you start grinding the game, get your hours in and stuff like that. But like I said, there's gonna be 2 different pities here that you really want to pay attention to, and one is gonna be like a gold outline right here, and I have 100 of those. And then you also have another one, which is that one you can get from the Arcana, obviously, and then this one you get from the standard and the Arcana here. This is like a blue outline, the other one's a gold one. So these are 2 different ones, and once you press standard observation records, it's going to be 2 different shops. Now, the first one we're going to go over is the actual standard summons. Now, like I said in a previous video, this game is very similar, at least in the pity system, to something like Nikke. So if you ever played Nikke, it's literally the same thing. So once you summon on standard, stuff like that, you can get all the characters in the standard pool, obviously, and these things right here are kind of what you want to go for, because at the same time that you really want dupes into your characters, but if you don't want to take the chance and get like that, see, if you're low on your roster and you don't have a lot of characters and stuff like that, and you feel like, oh, I want to get a new character, which is completely fine, because you know this game, obviously it's pretty difficult once you start getting into mid game and end game. But if you want to enjoy the game and get a character maybe and try to get lucky, I mean, I'm not gonna fault you on that. So there's quite a bit of good characters on here. I would say Claire right here. This one right here, I forgot her name. She's pretty good, and you actually get a skin for her in RTA right now, which would probably be good to get. This is not a select or anything. This is just something that you're going to get randomly. So you're basically going to get this for 200. So once you do 200 summons on the standard, you're going to be able to get this box, and it's going to give you just a random one. Haiti, she's also good as well. Green tank, which will help you in the future. Lug, I love Lug to death. She's definitely good in PvP. I've been loving Lug in PvP. She gives you a free freeze on S2, and she also gives you a defense down on her S3, which is only for 1 character, which is, you know, it's a standard character. But Lug is amazing. I love the design. I love the character. Muriel is also good in PvE. This girl right here, Petra, she's good in PvE as well. So there's quite a bit of good characters. This girl right here, the red girl, I forgot her name. Let's see. Harley, she's very good in PvP. I've been seeing her a lot in PvP, but Jesus Christ, I gotta get her off the screen because that's crazy with the amount of shit she's wearing. Kyra, this character, this is one of my favorite characters, and I still don't have her, and I really want like some dupes into her. I don't know if she's even good, to be honest. I just like the design, to be honest. So yeah, she seems like a pretty good PvP character. I've been seeing her more in PvP than like PvE clears and stuff like that. So in terms of that, and this girl right here, this is not the bunny girl of Charlotte, but this is still a good version, because she's kind of like a tank hybrid of a warrior class. But the bunny girl Charlotte is not in here. These are not going to have any of your limited characters. It's all going to be standard characters. But like I said, though, you already have like 5, 6, 7 characters in here that are really good that you probably want to get into. And then this one is Arcana as well. So this is another good option, because once you get into mid game, I know a lot of we are all getting into mid game, at least in the global server together, so we're kind of realizing how good these cards are, that you're gonna have to start doing it. And that journey mode is like, it's huge to the game, because once you start getting to like the bigger observations in the future and stuff like that, you're going to be underpowered basically and under leveled, and the combat power is going to be way above you. So what this does, the Arcanas, is going to actually go into the journey mode and actually stabilize you for the game going forward and stuff like that, because you know, you can get some cracked out builds in journey and stuff like that. And the journey mode is it's a whole nother thing that I'll get into maybe in another video, but we're gonna have to talk about that. It's a huge mode basically. A lot of people, I don't like it, or I dislike it. I mean, it is what it is. I don't like Uma Musume too much. I just like the characters and stuff like that, but the actual gameplay I don't like too much, and that's basically what it is. So yeah, like I said, this is another good thing. What I would say if you want from here is probably the one Muriel's is really good, I've heard, and Lacey's is pretty good for Lacey obviously, and this one right here, let's see, As Cute as Kyra is pretty good as well. So there's not that much good things in here, but even just getting one SSR Arcana is pretty good in this game. Whatever you get, random ones, and there is free ones that you can get, so I wouldn't say particularly go for the Arcana box. There's free ones that you can get that actually help you in the future and stuff like that. You can also get dupes of the Arcanas, which is very much what you really don't want, to be honest. I would say just stay away from the Arcanas. I say go with the characters, because there's going to be a point in this game where you hit a wall basically, which we call the Nikke, like the 180 wall, which you're going to be able to not progress in the game because of the simple fact the Starlink, like I said, there's a lot of idle systems in this game. You're not going to be able to progress to the next level until you get 3 dupes into your characters. So this right here is going to help you stabilize your account to where you can progress past that 180 wall, because you're going to want dupes into the characters. And this is the biggest thing I would actually recommend, is once you have a character that you have 1 or 2 dupes in, and then you see, you know, they're dupe, I think the shop refreshes. I don't know, we don't know exactly when it refreshes, but it's gonna refresh eventually. And once you get a character, like I'm gonna get some Luke dupes if I get the chance. For now I hit the box obviously because I wanted to get some more characters, but now going forward, I'm going to be trying to progress more and stuff like that. So like I said, hitting one of these bonds and stuff like that is basically what you really want to do in terms of this, at least for the standard one, because of the simple fact that you don't want to miss out on this right now, because like I said, you're gonna hit a wall and you're gonna have to basically get your Starlink up, and you're kind of be stuck in shit out of luck, to be honest, once you hit this wall. So like I said, get dupes on your characters, because at least get 4 characters that you can Starlink the rest of your characters to get past that. I think it's like a 200 wall or something like that, so you definitely need that. Now the last thing we're going to talk about obviously is I got crazy lucky. I'm gonna show you, but I got crazy lucky. But for this dupe specifically, there's not really a shop. So once you go and press exchange here, you're just gonna be able to get the actual character. Now there was actually a shop in Nikke for like the limited ones, but for this one you're just gonna have to go on the banner. So basically when they're off banner, you're not gonna be able to get it. Also, you can get their Arcana if you really want, which I wouldn't recommend. I would say just get more dupes for the characters to push their power level up. Now you're just gonna press the exchange and you'll be able to get the character. So this is what I said about the future coming up. In 10 days Rosaria is coming. You're probably gonna be able, because I don't know how they do like limited releases, this is not only a limited release of Rosaria, but it's going to be a dark character, a light and dark character. So that's double the limited. It's gonna be a very rare character, especially they're gonna go away in the future obviously, and who knows if they're gonna come back or not. So I would definitely say pick up some copies of Rosaria, especially if you plan on pushing PvE and PvP with her. Like I said, this character is definitely going to be your future going forward, and you're definitely going to be able to exchange that, unless they do like Uno reverse on everybody, which would definitely upset the players and upset me as well. But you're going to be able to actually just pity her for free, and it's nothing new, because Nikke does the same thing. Once they release pilgrims and stuff like that, right when the character comes out, if you have like the gold tickets, you just be able to pity them, which is not it's really good system. I really do enjoy the system, at least that Nikke does and stuff like that. So like I said, for the future I would say save these for a character that you're very interested in. progression or just for the future, so you can at least get like 3 dupes into a character. You get their lobby screen, you get more power on them, you get their passive going and stuff like that. So that's what the future is. Like I said, there's gonna be in this game, you're definitely gonna want to just be, it's not a dupe heavy. I mean, I say it was dupe heavy, people got mad at me. When I said it wasn't dupe heavy, people got mad at me. So in my personal opinion, it is like you really want to get dupes into characters to progress your account and stuff like that. So that's what I think personally. Now last thing I'm just going to show you on my account personally is that I've been having a wonderful time. I got crazy lucky with Ashura, bro. Crazy. I got 3 dupes into her, bro. You can see right here. I'm currently on like I think stage 12 or 13. I'm trying to push past. It gets very, very difficult. I know you can auto progress and stuff like that. That's what I've been trying to do, but you know, you get locked out on resources and stuff like that. So yeah, like I said, this character right here, you can see that I have 3 dupes into her. That's why I wanted to show you. You get to level 200 only when you get 3 dupes into her. So now if I go to someone like Lacey, you're gonna see she's stuck on 160 now. Obviously that's very much far in the future, but at the same time you definitely want to get ready for it, because you want all your characters at level 200. And once you get 4 characters with 3 dupes, you're going to be able to push everyone in your star link. Obviously you go to your star link and you're going to be able to push your whole account to level 200. But for right now, we're going to be locked on 160 unless you have 4 characters with 3 dupes into them. So make sure you get that going, guys. That's my little 2 cents on the whole dupe situation and resource management here. So let me know what you guys think. Other than that, peace out.